Hello everybody, it's me and my buddy McGruff. It's post-Thanksgiving 2011, and I'm going to show a clip on MSNBC, the Rachel Maddow show. And she's going to do an interview with Representative or a member of Congress, Barney Franks. But I want to show some clips of his that I think is hilarious.
American, isn't he?
Very impressive. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. And thanks to home for joining us for the next hour. Our guest tonight for the interview is someone who always puts a spring in everybody's step around here whenever we know he is going to be on the show. But I got to say, we feel particularly lucky to have him here tonight.
Let me be very clear. I will neither be a lobbyist nor a historian. I promise you on both. There is no way I would be a lobbyist. Look, I will miss this job, and I'll have some twinges of regret when the new Congress is signed up. But I will tell you this, and maybe you're going to laugh, but one of the advantages to me of not running for office is I don't even have to pretend to try to be nice to people I don't like. Now, some of you may not think I've been good at it, but I've been trying.
Barney Frank trying to be nice to people, or fairly regularly failing to be nice to people while making his political points. That has been one of the great spectacles of American politics, one of the great spectacles of American legislating for the entire time that he has been in Congress.
Apparently I had some secret influence over the Republican leadership that I never knew about, because if I had, I would have told them not to impeach President Clinton. I would have told them not to go to war in Iraq. I would have told DeLay not to go on the dance show. I mean, there are a lot of things I would have done.
Let's make sure we have a fix for people with pre-existing conditions. You can do all of that without having the government take it over. And you can do all of it by going after the root cause of health inflation, which will help our fiscal situation.
All right.
But that is not what's going to be
I just want to have one quick.
Yeah.
When did you figure that out? Because apparently for the 12 years that the Republicans were in control, 8 of which had a Republican president, that hadn't occurred to you. The gentleman from Texas will suspend, and the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Burgess, is recognized to yield time for someone who might actually want to debate the bill.
Come on, you coward. Say the truth.
Coward.
You're a coward. You blame everybody else. You're a coward.
Well, here's the problem with going on your show. You start ranting, and the only way to respond is almost to look as boorish as you.
This is bull. This is why Americans don't trust the government.
No, this is why your stupidity gets in the way of rational discussion. The collective campaigns that were run by most Republicans were beneath the dignity of a democracy. Well, I'll be honest with you. I think Rick Perry is jealous of me. And here's why. He is very jealous that someone can tell people what he thinks and not have to repudiate it or go back on it. I did not think I had lived a good enough life to be rewarded by Newt Gingrich being the Republican nominee. It still is unlikely, but I have hopes.
Why do you continue to support a Nazi policy, as Obama has expressly supported this policy? Why are you supporting it?
Let me, but I will,
A real solution.
when you ask me that question, I am going to revert to my ethnic heritage and answer your question with a question. On what planet do you spend most of your time? Tim, trying to have a conversation with you would be like trying to argue with a dining room table. I have no interest in doing it.
Because that is how Barney Frank talks, because that is how he gets his work done as a politician, because that is how he gets his point across, and as a legislator, everybody obviously wants him to be on their TV show all the time, because you never know what's going to happen. I personally will say that one of the things I feel grateful to Congressman Barney Frank about is that he has been here on this show, not just in the ordinary course of events when we have called and asked, and he's been able to work it out with his schedule, but he has made a real effort to be here, to tell us what's going on when monumental things are happening in Congress. Over the summer, he joined us the night the U.S. got put on